Oh, how good was that intro? Flashback retro. I remember making that on my old iMac 21-inch, and at the time just thinking that was awesomely insane. Did you like it? Comment if you did, and comment if you think I should start using it again. Should I give it a refresh? Should I update it and start featuring it during my videos? I really like that. I found it in my camera reel and just chuckled to myself and really enjoyed looking at it. Enough about the intro though, let's talk about the board. Let's start with the high level stuff. The deck is Canadian maple. Something that Tynee really prides himself on is their deck quality. It's 96 centimeters long. I'll put the inches on the screen. It's 8.1 kilos in total weight. So for a board with a 12S2P battery, that's not too bad. It's got a rider weight because it's Canadian maple. It's got a max load weight of 150 kilos. So this can take a heavier rider. Would I trust a 150 kilo rider on this board? I'm not sure. Now, as far as the ESC, it is running a Hobby Wing. It's not a 9028, but it is one of their latest models. How do I know this? Well, it's super smooth, it's got the auto on, and it's got their latest feature, which is you can swap between miles and kilometers on the remote control without having to repair the remote. All you need to do is push the speed control button 3 times quickly. So click, 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 I'm now in miles, click, 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 I'm now in kilometers. I don't know why I did the sound effect, but that is a really nice touch. It's a good ESC with basic power. I feel like it's probably a 25 amp ESC, but it still has a capable top speed of up to 45 kilometers per hour. We'll do a test very shortly. I'll show you the speed and the brakes. Talking about the trucks and the wheels, the hangers are 7 inches, pretty standard for this type of board. 43-degree angle on the base plate. Now moving on to the wheels, these are a 78A 62mm contact patch by 90mm. That's the front. The rear, of course, are your hubs. They're still 78A, but it's really irrelevant because you've only got that probably 8-9mm of urethane, and then you've got that hub. Hubs will never be super smooth like a pneumatic or something like a belt drive that's running a cloud wheel or a rover or a mad wheel. Mad wheels, side note, love. But it still does a good job. You've got to remember it's an entry-level board under 400 bucks. Now, a couple of things they've removed to keep the price down, to keep it under that $400 mark. Firstly, no padded grip tape. It's just a very sort of basic grip. It is very grippy. My feet have not slipped once. It looks really nice. I think when you're riding this and you look down, you would be forgiven if you thought you were riding a booster board. It's got a really nice, basic, gentle concave and a really nice arch as well. Hopefully you can see that. The shape on this board, I think the deck on this board is its biggest selling point. It is so comfortable, and it's just, yeah, it's really, really nice with those 8 layers of Canadian maple. Underneath, very basic enclosures. These are their standard Ultra enclosures. That's where that 12S2P, I believe they're no brand cells. That's another area where they've saved money. And there is that Hobby Wing ESC. Now, something nice they have included, and I'm really glad they have, we've seen it in a couple of other boards, they have included the nose and tail guards. Now, these things probably cost them, I'm guessing, I don't know, a few cents when they buy them by the thousands. They don't have to include them, but I'm glad they did. It really prolongs the life of your skateboard, especially when you're new and you're learning and you accidentally hit that remote and it smashes into a wall. Those guards will hopefully take the brunt of them. Now I want to show you the flex on the Tynee Ultra hub. As I mentioned, it's Canadian maple, 8 layers, so it's nice and strong. but because of the length, 96 centimeters, it does have a really nice amount of flex on the board. I'm gonna show you right now, have a look. So just cruising at speed. If you have your feet where you want them to be, that has a really nice, energetic, really clean rebound, if that makes sense. I'll get you down nice and low. Those enclosures are very little risk of hitting, unless you go over, you know, big speed bumps or whatever. But again, really nice, springy, not saggy flex. Now let's talk about the battery, because really that is the biggest financial component of the board. The battery they're using in the Ultra Hub is a 12S 2P. They're no brand cells, they don't list them on the website, so I'm assuming they're just a no brand Chinese cell. The big kicker for me though is the volt. It's 50.4 volt. Why is that number important? Well, that number basically is going to mean you're going to get a lot less sag the lower you get down your battery. Not only that, it's going to enable you to get a higher top speed, and it's going to deliver a little bit more torque. In these smaller batteries, it's not as relevant or advantageous, that's the word, but it is definitely still there. So the fact that we're not looking at, you know, 36 volt or 48 volt anymore, 50.4 volt, 12S 2P, 259 watt hour or 6 amp hour battery in a sub $400 board, it's definitely a good thing. Alrighty, let's check out the top speed. We've got some empty road in front of us. 36. Ooh, those metal things are scary. 37. There's 40, 42, 43, 44. All right, slowing down, there's people coming. All right, we got to 44, but I am actually fairly confident we would have got to 45. So as far as specs on their website, tick. Definitely achievable. And don't forget, I'm a 100 kilo rider, so if you're even 10% lighter than me, you'll easily get to that top speed. Next up, I want to show you acceleration and braking. All right, acceleration test from a standstill, speed mode 4, battery is still showing full. 3, 2, 1. Little bit of a kick, but very, very manageable. Not super powerful off the line, but climbs, you know, we're on 30 already. Now I'm going to show you the brakes. So I'm going to slow down to 25. I'm going to show you the brakes in 3, 2, 1. So classic hobby wing brakes, not super strong, but still does an okay job. She's narrow, not really room to carve, but still lots of fun. All right, just up here is the Meepo Flow Hill. I want to show you Hubboard's biggest weakness, in my opinion, and that's hill climb. Okay, so this really is quite unfair. I didn't remember how steep it was, but I said we'd do it, so we're gonna try. But yeah, this isn't gonna go well, I can tell you right now. Here we go. I might not even get off the island, to be honest. All right, no momentum, already on the incline. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is full acceleration. Yeah. I mean, if you had to, it would get you up, but it's using every single one of those amps. As it builds momentum, we are actually surprisingly building speed. Okay, so it was piss poor to start with, but I mean, it's not good, but we are making it, which is really funny. But we were putting a lot of pressure on that ESC. I'm gonna slow down now. I'm actually gonna stop because there's a car behind me. But we're on 17 kilometers per hour, which I did not think it would do. So, basic hill climbs, tick. Very, very slow hill climbs, definitely. down. Oh, very steep here. This is even steeper. This board is surprisingly fun. Now, would it make my top 3 list? No, it wouldn't. Top 3 hubs for under 500 bucks? Yeah, it probably might, if that was a list I ever made. It is super comfortable for a hub. The wheels are sticky, the deck is lovely and flexy. Those 550 watt hub motors in the rear do a nice job. Not super powerful, but they're not lacking, if that makes sense. The 24 amp ESC, so that's 12 amps per motor, does a nice job. It's smooth, it's got a nice power on the flat or gentle inclines, and that 12S2P 50.4 volt battery system seems to be doing a really nice job. From my testing, the range I'm getting on this is around between 20 and 22 kilometers. That's in speed mode 4, and that's on flat ground, sitting anywhere between sort of 25 and 40k an hour. So they say 17 mile, that's probably in speed mode 2 with a, I'm guessing, 65 to 75 kilo rider. But again, to get that range on this board, I'm really happy with, you know. When I was reviewing the old school $700 hub boards, these things were getting 12 kilometers range. Now we're getting almost double that at almost half the price. But that brings us to the end. I really hope you've enjoyed this flashback style video. I know I'm gonna have fun finding the right music I can use. I hope you enjoyed the retro intro. Again, comment below if I should start using it again, or if I should change it, tailor it to make it more relevant, more 2023. And let me know what you think about the board. Yes, I know it's a hub. Yes, I know it's only 12S2P at 8 kilos. I don't think it's that heavy, but what do you think? Tell me your thoughts, positive, negative. I'd love to hear them all. And don't forget, if you are considering getting this, Tynee has proven to be a reputable, I can't say that word, I'm not even gonna try again, honest brand. They ship their boards, they honor warranty stuff, and Aiden, the owner, really does care. So if you are thinking about buying it, you can buy with the trust that you're buying from a good company. But that is the end, no more talking. Thank you so much for watching. Skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you on the next video. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.